Hello and welcome back to Gorilla Man's Garage. Yes, today we have the DJI Mini 3 Standard Edition. Okay, it probably hasn't been flown. The last film I really took of it was 4 months ago. I did take it up about a week ago. My daughter has a little bakery business, and she was at a market up at a brewery, and I took it up for 5 or 6 minutes, and then that was about it, just mucking around. Got a little busy, brought it down, didn't do anything with it. But it really hasn't, I haven't flown it out and tested anything for over 4 months. So I figured, well, I've done all the Fimis, I've done all the Hubsans, I've tested out the panoramas, I've tested out, the shutters, the exposure values, the saturations, all this kind of stuff. I've done all that. I've updated them. A couple of them had updates, etc. etc. What has DJI done to their Mini 3 standard? I know everybody likes the Mini 3 Pro, but there you go. Standard, same camera, awesome video, everything's awesome. It's like driving a luxury car. It's like being on a couch. Anyway, and we've got the DJI RC. Now, I've been critical of this in the past. It only has 700 nits. It's the same size as my Galaxy S9 Plus screen, and yet in advanced mode for the screen, I can get that to jump up to 1,000 nits. This one's 700. Okay, so that's where it's at, and the range wasn't that good. Okay, so let's see how that does. It's a different day, different temperatures, different heights. Things may be different. Who knows? Let's get to it, okay? Let's get this up and let's go to the lake and have a look at some videos. Haven't used this in a while, so hold until it meets. And it's going up. Now, it's kind of weird. It sits there at about 1 meter. Beautifully clear screen, okay? Home point's been updated. It's a beautiful screen, okay? In this environment, it only goes 700 nits, but it's beautiful and so convenient. It is really good. It's very, very limited though, but it's a very nice screen, I must admit, yes. So what we're going to do is, just like I've done with all the other ones, but what I wanted to mention is when this thing takes off, because it sits back on its butt, it doesn't just glide up, and it's not that stable. Not now. It's wandering around a bit, it's twitching back and forth a little bit. Okay, let's just go forward. Let's go up a bit, and we'll go left. Okay, down there. A little bit there. So we're going to do the exact same thing as we did before. Start that video, okay? And we're going to go up. Let's go up. It's a little twitchy. Don't know why. Okay. Bring that camera down a bit. Oh, other way. There we go. And it's a beautiful camera. It really is. Beautiful camera. We're up 34. And you can tell the colors are really good. So with the other ones, yeah, the reduction of the saturation is what it's all about. There you go. Beautifully straight level. It's a DJI. I mean, there's no mucking around. There's no, wow, you got to do this. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning picture. And 55. Okay, let's turn it around, and we're just going to zap around here. And you see the greens? That's a more natural green. They've dialed in the saturation really good on this. Yes, I could probably play with the ISO like at 100 and slow down the shutter speed, but yeah, it's really good. So we're going to go out this way and we're going to see where it disconnects. So I'm going to go up to the same height I was before with the minis and all the other Hubsans, which is about 60. And we're going to go out. We're just going to bring that down a touch there. Okay, we're going to go out and see what happens. I'm going to watch those up on the top. Very nice. What do we got? We got 7 meters per second. Don't want to go that fast. 61 meters up. There we go. I'll go a little higher. Yeah. Let's go a little higher. That's a better view. So let's say the Fimi X8 Mini version 2 conks out just to the edge of this little lake that's disappearing now. That's where the Fimi X8 Mini conks out. That's it. So it definitely has the worst of the range. The Hubsan Minis tend to go just about to this island. So let's see where we go. And I'm in the garage. And this is gonna, oh, there we are. Yeah, 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 it's coughing out. So it's got about the same range as the Hubsons. Well, that's doing really well. Really well. Yeah. Well, it's doing very well. Yeah. Well, a lot better than I thought. A lot better than I thought. There we are. Is it going to go into auto return to home? Okay, so when are you going to come into return to home? Well, the distance is still going. See the distance? So it's got a connection, I just don't see the feed. There we go. Should return. There we go. Well, it got out over a kilometer. I just didn't get the feed. So that's pretty good. Washes me out of the water. I'm sorry, but really does. When is it going to connect again? So we're coming back at 76 meters high. And I think it should come into range at about the 700 meter mark. So let's see what happens with it. Still says it's recording, but there it is. 900 meter mark. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It blew me away. I'm sorry, DJI. I cussed you and cursed you before, but it must be the time of day. It must be something. It must. Maybe I'm up higher. I think usually I only fly about 50 meters high, 60, 55. Oh, we're up to 76, but yeah, it's been that's really good for what this is. Yeah, around the video strength mark is around the 600 meter mark, 5 or 600 meter mark, which is about what I get with all the others. So yeah, it's, but the transmission range is bigger. So if I knew where I wanted to go, I would just send it, and it would give me some video. So the video is going to be interesting on this for sure. So right now I'm pointing due east. So I'm pointing due east. It's flying due east, and we're just above, before that lake. We're in that corner right there, right in the middle. So should be coming home pretty soon. Here it comes. Oh, I hear thunder in the distance. Okay, we're up at 76 meters, and it should come to a full stop just about now. Okay, and when that starts to descend, I canceled that. Okay, let's stop that video. And well, I'll be darned. DJI RC blew me away. Absolutely floored me. No way has it ever gone that far before. Now, the video transmission is lacking. Okay, so the video transmission kicks out about, say, the 600 meter mark, but the control transmission keeps on going. And it went out way past a kilometer, which is right up there with the TX10. So that's phenomenal. Just don't know where you're going, that's all. But anyway, the DJI Mini 3 Standard Edition. I just have to keep saying that because these do nothing. Standard Edition, it's a phenomenal point and shoot camera flying drone. Basically that's about it, because the autonomous modes are kind of useless because they do them by themselves and you have no control really as to, you know, it's not that easy, okay? And they all go in 1080p, okay? Whereas all the other drones, you can fly over an object or you can pinpoint an object, you can dictate how far away you want to be, you can do the camera, you can set your format, your resolution, all this kind of stuff. Not with this, okay? The Pro is a little bit better. And then you've got Autel, which is, you know, you have all the options on the Autel. Okay, so yeah, DJI Mini 3. It's like stepping into a warm shower. It's just so comfortable to fly. Okay, yes, they're more money, but you can't even compare flying a DJI product to a Fimi or a Hubsan. Okay, a Fimi or a Hubsan is a great hobbyist drone, because if you like tinkering and wondering and playing with and adjusting and doing, phenomenal. And they do a great job. I mean, that Hubsan Zeno Mini SE, phenomenal. It will do everything you ask it to, okay? The Hubsan Mini is exactly like the Hubsan Zeno Mini SE. Will do everything. It's a little heavy, and it has some time sync issues. You know, you play a 4K video and you put it in the timeline and it's that big instead of that big. It's got a few little issues here and there. But the Hubsan Zeno Mini SE, it's amazing. Not up to this par because you still have to tweak that camera, you have to do some post-production, you have to do whatever. But it's great, it's great. DJI, fly it, take it off the SD card, and post it. It's pretty simple. And the sticks on these are just like butter. Really are nice. So it's a really nice convenience, shall I say. The DJI RC is a huge convenience. It only does one thing, but it does that very well. Okay? The price, I think it's $100 too much, really. Okay? Comparing to the TX10, I think this is $100 too much for what you get. Okay? So there you go. It's very light. I'm scared of dropping it or hitting it or doing something with it. I have the lanyard things on here, but I'd never use them. Okay? But yeah, there you go. My landing gear, they're foldable. Well, they come up and put that. These are foldable, so I can put them in my case. Okay, or like this. I don't like this because this, when it takes off, it goes like this. Okay, it goes zit. Okay, or it goes zit. Okay, either way, if you have a wind behind you and it goes up like that, the wind can grab it and flip it over. It goes like this, it can flip it over that way. So you have to be careful. I've seen a few accidents with that sitting on the edge of a pier. They go up and it goes into the brink. So just be careful of that. Landing gear, I like landing gear because it elevates the front. Okay, let's put them on again. Okay, hook it in there. And hook it in there. There you go. It just elevates it and it makes it actually more level. Okay, there you go. DJI Mini 3. It is a good drone. There is no doubt about it. It is a good drone. It's a big chunk of money for what it is, but it is a good product. And the customer service is number one, hands down. You can't get any better than DJI customer service. Okay? So yeah, till next time, I'm going to take this out on a few long missions, I think. I'll try and run 3 batteries. I've never done that. I've never flown it, come back, flown it, 3 battery full, see what happens, see how hot it gets, or if it anything changes. Maybe I'll do that. We'll do an endurance flight. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, till next time, get out there, get some fresh air. It's a beautiful day, and we'll see you. Bye now.